Hi everyone, this is Richard again in Denver, Colorado. It's December 2021, and this is part 2 of troubleshooting and repairing a non-working heater blower for a 1999 BMW Z3 Roadster. So in the first part, we did some troubleshooting, planning, and study and preparation for the actual testing to try to identify the problem. In this second part, we'll actually do the hands-on tests and identify the problem. So the first thing is, you probably remember, this is the diagram that we found in the Bentley repair manual, and this was a copy of the where the relay is located. The car outline, the location of the fuse box, the fuse relay box, the actual relay, the pin, and the schematic. So first of all, here's the car. So I'm going to take off the cover of the fuse box. And here is the fuse box, the P90 fuse box. So back here, there's a black relay. We're going to take this out of, put that out of the way for now. And then this is the K4 blower relay. So this is what it looks like. This is the green one. So it has 5 pins, just like this diagram showed. It showed the 87 at the top there. Here we go. So this is what we have. Same thing. This one has a 30 pin that's going to be always hot. The 86 will become hot once you turn the ignition switch on, transferring electricity to the 85 pin. At that point, the solenoid inside the relay will be activated, and it'll close the contact, allowing electricity from pin 30 to flow to pins 87. From pin 87, the electricity will flow to the dash control switch. So what I'm going to do here is, if you look at this switch, this relay, sorry, you notice they're not really shiny, they're kind of corroded, these contacts. So it's possible that the corrosion has negatively affected the connection. So what I'm going to do is to test this. So I created some test wires, these test wires, and one side has a female, the other side has a male connector, and there's 5 of them. So I'll connect those 5 to this relay, and then the other end, the male, I'll connect down here into the relay holder. So we're going to do that, but first let's check this F20 fuse. This is a 30 amp fuse, and this is just a simple test light. So if it lights on both sides, that means the fuse is good, and it does. So the F20 fuse that feeds the K4 relay is good. So that means that over here, this is good. So this line should be hot at pin 30. Okay, so the next thing is I'm going to connect all these wires. So my 30 is going to be my hot wire. That's red, so I'll connect that in there. Black will be the 86. Yeah, the 86, which would be this one. Gray will be the 85. That's that one. And then the yellow and the green will be both be 87s. So hook those up like that. Okay, so now I've got these 5 wires hooked up to the relay. So now I can go over here and connect those into the proper position. So let's see. So this goes in this way. So the red one, the live one, goes in here. And then the black one goes over here. And the gray one Gray one goes over here, and then the yellow one goes here, and the green one is another 87, goes in the middle. So let's see if we got them all right. Okay, so the red one goes to one side there, and the yellow one goes to the top, black one to the bottom, gray to the side, and the green to the center. Okay, so I got all the wires connected properly. Okay, so that there. Okay, so basically what I've done is I've just extended the connection from the relay holder to the relay. So now I can test some of these wires. So we know that the fuse at position 20 is good. That means that this line should be hot. It should turn on, and it does. All the others should be dead, because those will not light up until you turn on the ignition switch. So what I'll do now, check the others. That should be dead. It's dead. It's dead. Dead. And dead. So they're all dead except for this one. And that's right. Now when I turn on the ignition switch, the black one should light up, and if that lights up, that closes the solenoid contact, and the 87th should light up. So I'm going to go inside the car now and turn on the ignition, and then we'll test those wires. Okay, so ignition is on now. Red should light as normal. Does. The black should be on. Should be live now too, and it is. So that means that electricity is flowing through pin 86, out pin 85, activating the solenoid. The contact is closed, so the green and the yellow, which are both 87s, should light up. And they do. So now what that tells us is the relay is good. The ignition switch is working fine. The relay is fine. The F20 fuse is fine. So let me go inside and see if the blower motor starts. So in the car, and the blower motor is working. So what does that tell us? That tells us that there's a bad connection at the relay. Because the only thing different I did was put wires with better connections. So we'll pull out all these wires now and pull them out of here. And then what we'll do is we'll take some steel wool and we'll clean up all these connections. What I'll do is I'll order and buy a new relay with brand new connections. But in the interim, we'll clean them up. Clean off some of the corrosion that's developed over the years. I think these are this is the original relay, which is about 15 years old. So it's lasted quite a long time. So I cleaned it up. It's better. Let's see if that fixes the problem. So now I'll